Alright, so this video is about how the exact feature works. So this feature is often a little bit confusing, and that's okay. It just takes a little bit of thinking and a little bit tuning to understand. So first we have to understand what happens when we enter and add a keyword. So let's say I have a keyword called best hair clippers, and my website is hairclippersclub.com. Well, okay, let's go create a new category. So first our website will be hairclippers.com. hairclippersclub.com, and our keyword is best hair clippers. We're going to add this keyword. So you'll notice here that we're tracking the broad domain. So when we track the broad domain, this basically tells SerpBook, okay, hey, when you go into Google and you search best hair clippers, no matter what you find, the first page of hairclippersclub.com, you're going to report back to me and save it. So as you can see here, it's shown that number 2 is so hairclippersclub.com is ranking number 2 for the keyword best hair clippers. And when you check the spyglass, you can see this is the exact URL here, right? So this is basically checking broad domain. But let's say I wanted to say, okay, hey, I actually don't want to track this URL. I actually want to track another URL on Hair Clippers Club. Let's say, for example, I have another URL such as hairclippersclub.com/blog. For whatever reason, I want this page to be ranked for this keyword. So now what I'm going to do is go into here and type the URL I want to track, and I'm going to take the exact feature, right? So no, turning this feature on will restrict SerpBook to only reporting back the ranking URL, this ranking URL. Other pages will be excluded. Okay, so we'll type in best hair clippers, and we'll type add keyword. So now it's going to do the same search as before, but we're not going to go and search the broad domain. We're only going to look for this URL here. So if this URL is not found, then we're going to report back a ranking URL of unranked. And likewise, we can do another experiment where we go and try to search for the best hair clippers URL as well. So we'll just copy this, paste this in, right, best hair clippers, and click add keyword. So when you first add in the keyword, you might notice that these two URLs are the same, and you might wonder why are these two URLs the same if one is broad and one is exact URL, right? So like when I look at this ranking, these two rows, they look exactly the same to me. So what's going on here? And one of them is exact and the other one is broad. So to understand which one is which, you open up the spyglass, right? So we can go into each spyglass, click view keyword settings, click open this one and open this one. So here you can see exact on, no, and exact on, yes. So from here, I know my first keyword here is broad because it's exact on is no, right? So keywords being tracked the entire domain. Any pages on here, clippersclub.com or the Google My Business name will be included, right? And here it says we're only reporting back the ranking URL of this, the ranking of this URL specifically, right? Any other pages will be ignored. And to further illustrate this point, we can go into your account settings, and you can also check this setting called display category domains ranking URL. So here we're showing the ranking URL, or we can show the default. So let's say we update this and show the default. What happens? We'll refresh this, and you can see it's going to show the exact domain that you added in previously. So if you want to see the exact domain or the URL that you added in initially, you click on show default. Otherwise, you can show the ranking URL. And I like to show the ranking URL because I know which URLs are ranking. So for example, here's another category. So this category I've added 300 keywords or so. So if I were to just show the default domain, there's not much value because I don't know which site or which page is ranking unless I hovered over, of course. But if I were to show the ranking URL, right, and I refresh, now I can see all the ranking URLs displayed perfectly. So this is a nice touch feature for me.